I literally woke up one morning, the sun was brighter and everything, and then I was just like seeing images of New Orleans in this dream that I had. There's something about the city where it's kind of mystical almost. I just really had this desire to just go to New Orleans and learn music. And then by the time I got here, there would always be some kind of little hints that would pop up to what to do next, where to go, with my saxophone. One day I ran into these guys. I just had so much fun playing that it's like, wow, I want to do this. And then since then, it's been like, they're my family. We're New Creations brass band.
Founded right here in the 6th Ward Tremé area in New Orleans. We've been together about 5 years, and we're just working musicians trying to, make progress in New Orleans. Right here in this area, in the Tremé area, slaves used to commute to the Congo Square area right here in the 6th Ward. And
it was mainly every Sunday. They would meet, and then people would come and hear all of the slaves dancing and everything. And so that's how a lot of the cultures were able to mix in the music, and that's why it's like the birthplace area, they consider it.
I was in the 4th grade, elementary. I originally wanted to be a trombone player, but my arms was too short to go all the way, so I ended up being a trumpet player. Growing in New Orleans, Louis Armstrong has an idol, just someone to look up to. In your younger years and teenage years, you get to explore a little more out in the streets and learn the tradition of music. Once it grows on you, it's your culture, and it became the culture of just me and my alone, just learning to play music, learning a little jazz, loving it.
I've been playing since I was 11, but what I like the most and what really made me get into music is where I live. I live on St. Philip and Tremé. There's nothing better in the world than being woken up by a second line. You'll never be mad. I don't care how tired you are. You could have had a rough night last night. When you hear the second line, basically I'm running to the first pair of shorts I got, and I'm running to my gate to try to get there before it passed. I got the place after Katrina, I had to leave New Orleans, I had to leave my home, and I couldn't play musical instruments like I play now.
Before Katrina, this city was based off of music programs in New Orleans. They started from elementary, teaching us the culture of our city and the music. After Katrina, they got away from that. They're mainly teaching our music studies or just teaching you the basic of music, not teaching us the heritage of where we came from.
I was one of the few people that actually left town before it happened. The first month and a half was basically trying to reconnect with my family, trying to find them. So now here I am, in Virginia, trying to get a hold of my family that was just in New Orleans 2 days ago. But I'll tell you one thing, by the time I got back to New Orleans, I got back here in 07, which was 2 years after that. All it took was that first second line, and that was it. I figured out that's exactly what I wanted to do, and that's around the same time that we started.
A lot of the time when people come into our shows, they've never even heard of brass band style music, the kind of music that we play. And then so many people can relate to it because it's we can play any kind of popular music that they like, that we can fit to our instrumentation.
At least come in here and experience what the world perceive of New Orleans. A brass musician that's, playing from their heart and expressing themselves through their instrument, and they get to take that away, from here, knowing that, hey, man, I had a good time with some musicians. I felt them, I felt their spirit, I felt their soul, and it's a good feeling, and I want to come back and see it again.
The music is a great thing. That's somewhere where you can just put loneliness into, you can put sadness into, you can put heartbreak into. It's just a good outlet for anybody in any kind of stress condition.
This is something that can bring people together. You don't have to be from New Orleans to start a brass band. Even though this is where it came from, it's something that anybody can do if they have the passion for it. People will feel more satisfied, with their life when they have, effort that they put in together and then they create something, that they can share with everyone.
Like I said, Katrina was big, it wiped out a lot. At the same time, it brought a lot in. So it's keeping the inspiration alive for us musicians,
It's kind of getting there, but we gonna hold on to the old New Orleans. This is called NOLA now. They just basically abbreviate it. This used to be the 6th ward, but now it's Tremé. And we'll deal with that, that's fine. We still live here and we love it.